Hey guys, yeah, sure you betcha, otherwise known as Will the Addict in recovery. And yeah, I had this idea for this video. I'm out here in the woods on our property, and I kind of want to talk about what it's like when you first get sober and you're starting this recovery journey. Okay, is you kind of end up on the edge of the woods, and you have no idea what you're getting into. All you know is you want to keep getting high, and you need to quit because your life is just garbage and you feel like crap about yourself, right? And it's kind of like you're on the edge of the wilderness, and we're just gonna go for a little walk here, right? And you make that choice to get sober, okay? And a path is laid out before you by God, okay? And you have to choose to follow that path, right? And I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of a deer trail here. I don't know, maybe it's just a little trail, a narrow path that leads you through the wilderness, right? And as we walk into the wilderness, first we feel like crap, you might have withdrawals, you might feel sick, or you might really have a strong urge to go backwards out of the woods where it's safe, where you know how to feel, where you know what the alcohol is going to make you feel like, you know what the drugs make you feel like. You have control, right? You have control over your life and how you feel, in a sense that you know how the drugs and alcohol are going to make you feel when you take them, right? You don't want to walk out here into the wilderness down this narrow trail that you have no idea where it leads. Other than that, it leads to something different. It leads to change, and the drugs and alcohol are in your head telling you, let's just go back that way out of the woods where it's clear sailing, and we know how it feels and we don't have to change anything, but it really takes a lot of trust in God to walk this path, because I don't know if you can see that in the background, all them little trees and all them bushes. We don't know what's there, right? So we're going to walk a little further. Okay, and we get into the wilderness because we decided that we're tired of going down that same path that always leads to misery and feeling like crap and not having any love for ourselves and who we are. We want something different. So we get out here in the wilderness a little ways. We're following this little trail. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little trail here that I'm following. And we get out into the woods, and then all of a sudden, we got to look at ourselves, and we're surrounded by pain and shame and guilt. And I don't know, I'm out here in the woods. I don't know if you can see this stuff, but it's what we call prickly ash, okay? And I'm using this for an example, of all the pain and shame and guilt that surrounds us when we get on this path of recovery in the beginning. We have to really look at ourselves and see who we are and the things we've done and all the mistakes we've made. And it can feel like we're surrounded and we don't know where to go, right? And we lose sight of the path in front of us sometimes because we're so overcome with, sad feelings of guilt and remorse and shame, right? But if you look, can you see the path? The path is still there. I don't know if I could point in the right direction. It's right there. See it? God's still got a path in front of us. We just can't see it anymore, right? Well, I'm going to find that path, okay? Because I want to keep walking that. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go back there. I've already walked this far. Why would I want to go backwards? And I feel good that I made it this far in the woods. Yeah, I'm surrounded by a bunch of garbage that, I should have let go years ago. But I feel good about the direction I'm going. So I'm going to keep walking, right? And as I'm walking down this path, right, I'm still surrounded by garbage. But I'm letting go of some of it, and I gotta climb through it. Oh crap! I gotta get underneath and around and find my way, right? And hopefully I find my way into a clearing. right? And what's in this clearing now that I've walked as far as I've walked down this path? In this clearing is the recovery community, right? And I find people in this clearing that are going through the same thing as me. I get to them AA meetings, I get to them NA meetings, and I find people that are like me, that have gone through the same things, that have already walked this path as far as I've walked it, that can help me and give me advice and encourage me to keep walking, right? So I'm going to keep on walking this path. Keep on walking this path. And oh my gosh, I'm back into thorns again. How did I get back into thorns again? Right? I'm in these thorns, right? But now the path's starting to open up a little bit. It's starting to get a little bit easier to walk. I don't have to stumble over things anymore, because guess what? Every time I stumble over something, I got friends in the recovery community that can lift me back up and dust me off and keep me going. And that's one of the vital things about recovery, is getting into the community of other addicts and alcoholics that can help you when you're struggling, when you can pick up a phone and call people that can give you advice and lift you up and reassure you that, you know what, you got to keep going down this road, because you don't want to go back. Because I'm telling you, if you pick up that pipe or you pick up that bottle, guess what? All those thorns and things that you walked through already, all that pain and stuff that you already worked through, is going to come back even worse than it was before. You don't want to go back through that, because you might as well walk backwards through it and have every thorn on them trees scratch the back of your head and the back of your legs and your arms the whole way, because it's going to be even more painful to go back through it and then start over again. Okay? And I just want to tell everybody that you can trust that God has put a path in front of you. And as long as you can see the fact that you're sober and that you're making better choices for your life, and that you've made that choice, that you want a different life, and you keep taking steps forward in that direction, the path is going to be in front of you no matter what you do. Okay? You don't want to go backwards, because look back there. It's nothing but prickly ash and thorns back there. You don't want to go there. You've already been there. There's nothing but pain and suffering back that direction. If you pick up that bottle again, if you smoke that drug or do that drug again, after making a choice to walk this path, you're going to be right back in the hell that you created for yourself. It's going to be nothing but thorns and pain. Do you really want that? I don't think you do. So, look at the victory that you have of deciding to change your life and your situation. That's a victory right there. Just the choice to start walking in the right direction is your first victory. And you don't want to give that up. Don't give that up. Keep walking that path. Keep trusting that God's going to lead you through them thorns and take you in the right direction. Because people like me and other people in the recovery community, we're all here for you. We're all rooting for you. You can do it. I hope this video helped. See you later.